Guaranteed rate field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Boo, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And a 1-2 again. Goes down looking.
Batting third.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 2 down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
At the belt and fires. Out to short, Lindor. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab, one away.
Batting third. The second
time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
The center fielder,
Luis Robert now. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. And the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
batting fifth, the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Two on, 2 outs. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Mets 1 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. And quickly 1 away in the second.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Yoan Moncada. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Andrew Vaughn now. And the righty deals. And there's a base hit to the left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And a pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. McNeil. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 9.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Luis Arias. Next offering way upstairs. Two outs. Smash down the left field line. Nimmo makes the grab, and that's the inning. So one left for the White Sox, still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third inning, and now the DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 1-2. Up the middle. A rise onto first. And one away at the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, DJ Stewart.
Now it's DJ Stewart. One down, base is empty. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. The wide to kick the pitch. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. On the ground to first, Vaughn. He steps on the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Bounce to third. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next is Chicago, the right fielder, Dominic.
Now at the plate, Dominic Fletcher. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
The pitch. That's towards center. Mullins on his horse. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. And now it's Luis Robert. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeff McNeil. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one hammered way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
Here's Alex Bregman. 1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Fletcher going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down. His glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 1 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan.
Here is Moncada. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar.
Moncada rips one deep right field. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Lindor throws to first in time.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Francisco Mejia now at the plate. On a strike. The pitch. And that's outside. The White Sox down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. and it paid off.
So 2 down. Luis Urias, the next to hit. Up the middle. Lindor throws to first in time. That's the inning. Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here on the south side, stepping in, Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The center fielder, number 33, Cedric.
And now, Cedric Mullins. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 on, 1 out. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
High fly ball out towards left field. Verdugo going back on this one. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he goes yard to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. The 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Quick feed to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Luis Arraez stands in. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. What a play. Inning over. Back at guaranteed rate field. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Alex Bregman. This one smoked out to left. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Left fielder.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. His righty-lefty splits there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the White Sox 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The White Sox down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 13, Yoan.
Man at first with one gone. Yoan Moncada will hit next.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Vaughn. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The White Sox leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. New pitcher for the White Sox, Michael Kopech.
Number 34.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Number 33. Cedric Mullins.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. 1 down, base is empty. Strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2. Sean Reed Foley on a pitch out of the pen here.
71.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading up for the White Sox.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the shortstop, Luis Urias. The pitch.
Ball in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That smash towards center. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ahmed.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brooks Raley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Man at second here with 2 away. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's trying for third. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. So one left for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart.
That misses, and it's 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
Verdugo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Two outs. Into center. Robert moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Out to center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Hector Neris. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And up next for Chicago, Alex Verdugo. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. It's the Mets 4 and the White Sox 2. We go to the 9th, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. A punch out there. That's the second out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 4 and the White Sox 2. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And now Yohan Moncada.
For the White Sox, the third baseman.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. And that one is lifted in the air. Stewart makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Francisco Mejia. The tying run at the plate. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
1 out, runner at second. And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Urias.
That's ball 2.
Falling behind 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swung on, belted. Mullins ranging back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Phil Bickford.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
White Sox down to their final out. And now it's going to be Dominic Fletcher. 2 on, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Bickford is just 1 strike away. On a line. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.